Once you've finished your project and you're ready to share it with your teacher and show your teacher that you know what you're doing, you've completed everything, you're going to use Screencastify to make a little video to share the project with us. Here's how you do that. You're going to want to be on your screen here, your Vex VR screen. I've got my code here that I wrote, and then I've got my little map that I opened up by clicking on Playground. I've got that here. First thing I want to do is set the top view. So I'm going to click this little camera here. That way I can watch from the top and see if it does everything. So this should drive forward for 200 millimeters, then it's going to turn to the right, then it's going to drive forward for 300 millimeters, then it's going to set its drive velocity to 50%, which is half, and then it's going to drive in reverse or backwards for 300 millimeters. So that's what it should do, something like that, and then slow that way. So I'm going to make a recording of this in action. The way you want to do that, you open up your Screencastify, and if you haven't logged in a while, it may make you log into Google. So there we go, sign into Google. And it's going to ask you which account. And if you've got multiple accounts, make sure that you choose your school account. So this is kind of thinking, and maybe it already logged me in. Let's check it out. What is it doing? There we go. It's considering its options. There we go. All right. So it just logged me in automatically. Maybe it'll do that with you. Either way, if it asks you to identify the account, identify your school account. And then of all of these right here, you want to select desktop. Desktop basically gives you this little border area. That way you could size it to be just the stuff that you want to actually, and you can move it around. I can move it up and down, so it's not that versatile. But either way, desktop. Okay. And we don't need the microphone, we don't need a webcam, we just want to watch this stuff in action, and you're going to be good. Of course, you've got a 5-minute limit. This is going to be very, very quick. So I'm going to just click record, and then it's going to say, yes, do the entire screen. So we'll click this and click share, and it's going to give me a countdown. There we go, and I'm going to click start up here. And watch my little guy go up, and then it's going to go. See, now it didn't turn right. So I probably would want to redo this recording so that it does the correct thing. I'd have to figure out what is going on. But this is how you make a recording. Now, when I'm done with the recording and I like it, I'm going to click stop sharing. And it's going to take me to a screen where it's going to give me some options about how I want to do things with it. It's going to automatically save to your drive. And so you can use a shareable link. That's probably the best way to share it with anybody, or probably from Drive, you can actually just share it like that either way. But make sure that you're logged into your school Google. That way you can share the project just right once it's done correctly. This should get you started. You guys are pretty smart, so if you get stuck with anything, I think with this as a baseline, you'll be able to get things done just right. Otherwise, your teacher, of course, is here to help. Good luck.